Hello and welcome. This is the third time I'm trying to record this video and the dogs will always bark, so I'll have to go with that. Anyhow, I found this doll like a few weeks, 1 week maybe ago. You can see her in a video here on the channel when I got her. Then we have two pregnant dolls, which this one has a missing foot. This one, I was hoping that this one was in better condition because I really like her face, but her nose, I don't think I can salvage her nose. Her hair is alright, but her nose is just very badly damaged. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her foot. By the way, it says 1993 Lucky IND Co Ltd, made in China. So if that says something to someone, she is probably an off-brand doll, a clone doll, something of that sort. And I really like her, but I can't help her with the nose situation, and the way it is, just it doesn't look good. I don't think I can help her, so I think maybe I will try to use her leg and give it to this doll, who looks like a retro Simba doll. The face mode has a very cute face. Looks a little young to be pregnant, by the way, but let's ignore that. It has a very interesting... Do you see that? It says copyright, and just copyright, nothing more. And no marking on the head. And her belly is very interesting. You can spin it and it's just a regular belly, and you can open it. There is no baby inside. Honestly, I never liked pregnant dolls because I just find opening her belly like that to be creepy. But she's a cute doll, and I will most definitely try to help her and restore her. She reminds me of one of my childhood dolls with that face. And then the pregnant doll with the issue on the nose. Her hair restored perfectly, but sadly the nose issue. And I took her legs because I'm going to put them on the other pregnant doll, but I have some issues to resolve with my glue. I'm trying to glue the legs on her. It's more complicated than that, so when I figure out a way to actually attach the legs from this one to the other one, who is not here right now, she's on my desk, I will show you how I was able to restore her. Anyways, I fixed her, and I will show you a few little clips of how I did it, because I tried to record it, not very professionally, but oh well. So I'm trying to fix this doll. The first thing I did was the legs would attach here with the little thing that looked like a mushroom, let's say, but one of them was broken because this plastic is super old and, as you can see, very fragile. So I had to remove both, and I left the hose. Then I unscrewed this here and took the body apart. Now what I'm going to do is I have made these little things out of wire, and my plan is to use this is epoxy resin to fill these holes with epoxy resin and to put these little things in there. Hopefully it will work. My first time using resin. And if that works, I have elastic and I want to put her legs back with elastic. I have gloves, I have these things to measure the epoxy, so let's hope it works. Alright, here is a little update. So the hooks that I made and glued on with epoxy are actually hardened, glued on there, and then I sadly don't have the proper elastic, but we'll have to manage with this. I have put elastic through one, and now I'm going to thread it in here, and then I'm gonna get it through that hook, and I'm going to pull and sew and cut off the excess basically, and she will have feet. Okay, so I managed to thread it through here. That was a nightmare because I did put some resin on the holes there to reinforce them, and that stuck her body together, so I couldn't, you know, get that apart. But I was able. I had to remove the belly, but I was able to thread it. Now I will pull it and I will sew it on, and she will have legs. Here she is. I had two pregnant dolls and I made one of them. The other one had an issue with the nose that I couldn't fix for now. I would have to buy epoxy sculpt for her, and they don't sell it in Bulgaria, so I would have to order on the internet from abroad, and that's not something that I'm willing to do right now. But I can fix her. I know that I can fix the other doll, so eventually she will get fixed. This doll was, her body and her face was in better condition than the other one. One second. So she's the one that actually got fixed now, because I had 3 legs and 2 dolls, and I had to decide which one was going to be remade, so I chose this one. This doll was made by the same company of that. One second. By the same company that this playset was done. She has on her back this little rabbit logo. Anyways, from what I saw online, this outfit is the closest thing to what she was supposed to have from what I have in my inventory. And the dress is a little stained, not gonna lie to you. This was green paint, this is just fluff, and I couldn't really wash it off, but it doesn't stain anymore, so I gave it to her. And I also made her a pair of panties, and this is how the legs actually look, you know, when I have attached them. There is no baby in the belly, but I don't have one. Eventually, I know that I will come by one and I will be able to put it there. The panties actually help the feet because they're kind of pulling them up a little bit like that. The feet are loose, but they are feet. It's better than what it was before. Her hair restored so nicely. The only problem that I have with that doll, she's very beautiful and cute though, she looks like a child, and to my today's mind that's very inappropriate, but I know that back in the days those were made to look childish so they can appeal to children, so children can relate to them. And then someone had the idea to make a doll that will introduce children to pregnancy and stuff, and that's a whole another theme. And she was made, in a time where they were thinking this way. To me, she's a little disturbing because, again, she looks not older than 16, and that's a whole another spiel, but let's not go there. I had these shoes that are something similar to what you would be wearing. They're retro pink, just pink pumps with little bows. I know that my dolls had similar ones when I was little, even though the ones that I had didn't survive. But yeah, I just fixed that doll and wanted to share her with you. And eventually I will do something with the other one. She's not thrown in the bin. Well, she's in a bin, but a storage bin, not a trash bin. So there is that. And when I fix her, I will show her to you. And until then, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!